Stood at the rail and I watched the shore fade, and I thought of the promises I had made. The harbor grew small and the ocean grew wide, and I held all the fear I was trying to hide. I was young and I was green, and I was far from home, sailing into a war I would face alone. I didn't know the sound of a shell in the air. I didn't know yet that you would be there. We marched through the sand where old Rommel held ground, and the desert was silent before the first sound. You were there. We pushed through the hedgerows and the mud and the wire, and the night lit up orange with artillery fire. You were there. I kept my head low when the orders came through, and I moved through the chaos like somebody new. You were there when the smoke cleared the hillside and the dust filled the air. I looked to my left and you were there. We crossed through the village where the windows were black, and I knew that the enemy was watching our back. You were there. I heard the round whistle and I hit the ground fast, and I lay in the silence, not sure I would last. You were there. But something inside me said, get up and move, like a voice from a distance had carved out a groove. You were there. Through the fire and the fury, in the cold midnight air, I turned to my right and you were there. You were there to give me courage when all I knew was fear. You were there to give me strength when the enemy was near. You were by my side through the thick of the fight. You were there to lead me through the darkness of night. You never left me alone through the fire of the shell. You're the friend that got me through the days of living hell. I need to tell you something now before this story ends. You weren't a soldier in my platoon. You weren't the best of friends. You were a man who rose before the sun and walked me to the wood and showed me how to read the land the way a hunter should. You taught me how to hold my breath and steady up my aim. You showed me how the wind could shift and how to play that game. You taught me how to use the brush, the shadow and the tree, how to move without a sound, how to let the forest see. You showed me how to trust my gut when everything went still, and how to find the courage, son, to climb the steepest hill. Before I shipped out, I stood at the door and I looked at your face, the face of a man who had seen war before. I took your hand and I made you a vow, and I'll say those same words to you right here and now. Don't be afraid, I'll be home when this war is done, for no father should ever have to bury his son. You were there to to give me courage when all I knew was fear. You were there to give me strength when the enemy was near. You were by my side through the thick of the fight. You were there to lead me through the darkness of night. You never left me alone through the fire of the shell. You're the friend that got me through the days of living hell. You were there, you were always there, Dad. You were there.